I think today's our 80th practice. When you stack that on top of the 10 prior to China, and then the China trip, this time of year, everybody's injured. There's just a matter of what degree. There's nicks and knacks, pains. Poor LaRon, I don't know whether to check him into the Sunnyside Agent Center or have him practice today. He's just beat up. And then, a guy like Devontae, I just watching tape. I think part of his lack of defense last night, he was tired from working for his shots. He just didn't have a whole lot of energy, and I just couldn't get him out of the game. There's so many players that are byproducts of what the coach does for them, or how they play in a system. The coach kind of puts them in the right place. LaRon is intangibles. I don't think he has a very tangible game. I don't know one thing he's great at, other than offensive rebound. He's an outstanding rebounder for his size, but other than that, he's just okay in just about everything. But he's a winner. There's some things that, it's like the word "it." A lot of people ask, well, he's got it. Well, define it. What is it? I don't know. Whatever it is, he's got it, though. But LaRon is a winner, man. You got to have guys on your team like this. Everybody's out searching for the 5 stars. 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. Well, LaRon was probably a 1-star. But there's very few guys I'd trade him for. There's some guys in the league I might trade him for, but they got to be great players. He just plugs in. He just plugs in holes. He's just, great rebounders. Guys like him, they have a knack for being in the right place at the right time. The ball finds him, and he knows what to do with it. And we changed his shot over the offseason. He used to snap it back here behind his neck. He gets it right here now, and he works at that. And I looked at the schedule this morning. I thought about the senior night's coming up. And that's going to be a very emotional senior night because LaRon's one of those guys that could have left twice. You think about it. When everybody was bailing on us, LaRon stayed, J-Rod stayed, Chicken, LJ. That bunch will always have a special place in my heart, especially a guy like LaRon. Bert is a very inexperienced player. He didn't start playing basketball till late in life. He's only been playing about 4 or 5 years, so there's a lot of stuff he doesn't know about. And, we see him every day. He has a hard time deciphering some things. He's Bert's a lot better with objective things. The subjective part of the game, anything that's conceptual, he struggles with. Like transition defense, where do I go, who do I match up with? We watch a lot of film with him, but, his rim protection, his energy, and his body, his athleticism is becoming more and more of a factor. But that's why I look at our team. I mean, when you start winning, you forget you're playing without your leading scorer. Well, we don't forget it. A lot of other people do. We're playing without our leading scorer. A guy like Bert's coming on, developing. Chick is a little bit of an X factor. Chick is the proverbial box of assorted chocolates. You're not sure what you're going to get till you bite into him. But our team is an interesting team. That's why I love coaching this team. When we win games, not surprising. Because I think we play everybody pretty tough. But it took us a while to figure out we were a good team. And that's where developing a culture and having an identity and knowing how to play to that every day in practice and carrying that from practice to the games. That's how you start developing a winning culture. Both of them. One is 7, I think they list him 7'6", 300. The other kid played well against us last year. Of course, everybody played good against us last year. What's his name? McBride. He's a really good low post player. When you look at him, there's a tendency to think, well, look at his body. That kid has great hands. He's a little bit like old Oliver Miller down there. He knows how to get position. He can catch everything, and he can get to both shoulders. So, if you're going to double him, you got to double him on the catch. You can't let him get any kind of momentum. And they're going to zone you, and they're going to mix their defenses up. They'll triangle in 2, they'll box in 1, they'll 2-3, they'll 3-2. and you're going to have to make shots against them. They've played a lot of people tough already. But, for us, it's, we're 17-7 now and 7-5, and this time of year we should start playing good. This is the right time of year to be doing that.